Have you ever exhausted yourself trying to help someone who keeps pushing you away? Have you ever wondered why you feel responsible for fixing everyone around you? Meet Marcus. He was known as the helper, the guy everyone called when they needed something. But Marcus had a problem. He was drowning in other people's problems while his own life fell apart. Marcus worked at a coffee shop, but he was always tired. Not from his job, from everyone else's drama. His brother Jake called him at 2 a.m., drunk again. "Marcus, I need money. Just this one time. I promise." It was never just one time. Marcus had given Jake money 15 times this year. Jake never paid him back, never even said thank you. His friend Sarah complained about her toxic boyfriend every single day. "He's terrible, Marcus. I don't know what to do." Marcus spent hours giving her advice. "Leave him. You deserve better." But Sarah never left. She went back every time. And every time, Marcus felt like he failed her. His co-worker Emma was always late, always unprepared. Marcus covered her shifts. He did her work. His boss never knew. "You're such a good friend," Emma would say, smiling. But Marcus wasn't smiling anymore. He missed his own doctor's appointment because Jake needed a ride. He failed his online course because he spent every evening counseling Sarah. His savings account was empty because he kept lending money no one returned. One night, Marcus sat alone in his apartment. His phone buzzed with 5 unread messages, all people asking for help. He looked around. His bills were unpaid. His dreams were on hold. His own life was a mess. He felt angry, not at them, at himself. "Why can't I say no?" He whispered. "Why do I keep doing this?" The next morning, Marcus was exhausted at work. An older customer, Mrs. Chen, noticed him rubbing his temples. "Rough night?" she asked kindly. Marcus sighed. I try to help everyone, but it never feels like enough." Mrs. Chen smiled softly. "Let me tell you something. I used to be a lifeguard 40 years ago." Marcus looked up, confused. "One day," she continued, "a man was drowning. I swam out to save him, but he was panicking, fighting me, pulling me under. My trainer shouted from the shore, 'Let him go. He'll drown you both.'" Marcus leaned in. "I had to make a choice," Mrs. Chen said. "I swam back to shore. When the man got tired from fighting, then, only then, he let me help him, and I saved him." She looked Marcus in the eyes. "You cannot save someone who's fighting against their own rescue. You can offer a hand, but you cannot force someone to grab it. If you do, you'll both go under." Marcus felt something crack open in his chest. Tears filled his eyes. "But what if they need me?" he asked quietly. "People who want help will reach for the hand you offer," Mrs. Chen said. "People who aren't ready will pull you down with them. It's not cruel to swim to shore. It's survival, and sometimes watching you save yourself teaches them how to swim." That night, Jake called again. "Marcus, No," Marcus said. His heart pounded. "I can't help you this time." Silence. Then, "What? Come on, man. I'm your brother. I know. And I love you. But I've given you money 15 times. Jake, it didn't help you. It just taught you that I'd always be there to catch you. Maybe it's time you catch yourself." Jake hung up, angry. Marcus felt guilty, but also lighter. The next day, Sarah started her usual complaint about her boyfriend. "Sarah," Marcus interrupted gently, "I've given you the same advice for months. I care about you, but I can't want change for you more than you want it for yourself. When you're ready to leave, I'll help you, but I can't keep having the same conversation." Sarah looked hurt. "I thought you were my friend." "I am your friend. That's why I'm being honest." At work, Emma asked Marcus to cover her shift again. "I can't," Marcus said simply. "But you always." "I know, and I shouldn't have." "Emma, I was helping you avoid consequences, not helping you grow. You're capable of doing your own work." Emma looked shocked. She didn't talk to him for a week. But then something happened. Jake called, sober. "I got a job, Marcus. I've been sober for 3 weeks. I'm trying." Sarah sent a text. "I left him. I'm staying with my sister. It was hard. But you were right. Thank you for not enabling me anymore. Emma showed up on time for 2 weeks. Straight, she even thanked him sincerely this time. And Marcus? He paid his bills. He registered for another course. He started running in the mornings. He felt like he could breathe again. 6 months later, Marcus sat at the same coffee shop. Mrs. Chen came in. You look different, she said, smiling. I feel different, Marcus admitted. You were right. I almost drowned trying to save people who weren't ready to be saved. And now I throw out the life ring, Marcus said. But I stay on the shore. If they grab it, I pull. If they don't, I stay safe. I can't help anyone if I'm drowning too, Mrs. Chen nodded. That's wisdom. You learn to save yourself first. Marcus smiled. It felt selfish at first, but I realize now, the best way to help people is to show them what a healthy, thriving person looks like, not what a burned out, exhausted savior looks like. The lesson is this: you are not responsible for saving everyone. You can offer help, but you cannot force someone to accept it. You cannot want someone's healing more than they want it themselves. If you keep jumping into the water for people who are fighting their own rescue, you will both drown. Throw the life ring, offer your hand, share your wisdom, but stay on solid ground. The people who are ready will grab on. The people who aren't will eventually learn to swim, or they won't. But that's not your burden to carry. Your life is not a rescue mission for everyone else. Your first responsibility is to save yourself. Now it's your turn. Who have you been drowning yourself to save? What would happen if you stepped back to shore and let them find their own strength? Stop setting yourself on fire to keep others warm. You're not helping them. You're just burning out. Be the lighthouse, not the lifeboat. Stand strong on solid ground and show others the way. But let them do the swimming.